Yo, what is going on, guys? Alex plays Gaming here, back with another video. In this video, I want to discuss basically, basically all these free 6 stars that came out for an event, and also I want to review the Winter Tokens event that came along with this event. Basically, Maggie. I think she's pretty good. I think if people get her, I would mainly I will mainly use her on sorry about that. I will mainly use her for attack because that's attack buff I think will be pretty good on a attack team. Now, Dwight. Okay. Sorry if I'm a bit off. Anyways, he deals damage. Those teammates get 70 attack. So, I would say that he's good on defense and attack. So because I actually really want him because of that little skill, because I got Magna, I really want him. Like heal reduction and those enemies doing 70% damage. Attack. That would be powerful. Yeah. Nox. He's gonna. Well, I kind of didn't feel like he could have had become a lacerator, but the neutralizer is pretty good, and I have faith like if you'd use him, I think that bleed will come in handy in the long run. And he does two tones and not just one. So Nox is pretty good. If I would able to get those Skeletors, I would choose Dwight and maybe Maggie and maybe Nox just to add on to it. But I will not send him right away. Dwight I will send right away. Dwight away. Ugh. Sorry. Anyways, yeah, you basically collect it from these blue mittens, red mittens, green mittens for survival load, late, and level up. See, you get them in level ups, and yeah, that's basically it. And you can get it in here too. Yep. Anyways, I'll discuss this Winter Tokens event. I honestly think this event looks pretty good. It's not going to be the Victory Tokens event because honestly that Victory Tokens event was I think the worst event, and I had a feeling that okay 50-50, no pools for free to play. And do you know I can say this will be a free to play event because look. 30% to get 6 or 70% to get a 5-star ascendable. So they decreased the chances, and that's why I think it will be a free to play event. Anyways, I'll review the tunes now. Okay, Ezekiel. I think if I would get him, I think that execution will become good. So if I get him, I'll get him for the execution. Michonne disarming. If I would get Hole, I would use Hole for the disarming, and I'm not really too fond of Hole, but if I would get Hole, I would be happy. But I'm okay that I don't have Hole. Sophia, deal 400 damage, confused. So it's basically like a Plea. So if I would get Hole, I would use Hole. Mackenzie. If I would get Mackenzie, I will, well, basically, I will, get her and to pair up with like Carlo, because I think if I pair up her with Carlos, that would be a pretty hard team to, um, um, get out of. Michonne, I'm not too fond of, but if I would get her, I would be okay with. But I honestly don't really want her. Beta. If I get Beta, I would honestly be very, very happy because like that active skill, like he can literally use that 2 turns. If I would get him, I would be shocked of it. Of it. If I would get Hole, I would love Hole. Same with Aries. If I get Aries, I know she's a free to play, but I I would not be I would be still okay with getting Aries. Leech Shot I actually have, so I don't need him. Davy. If I would get Davy, I will use him for the Lacerator, but I'm okay with not getting him. Clementine. If I would get Clementine, I'll basically use her because she's a Telltale character, and if I would get her, it would be good. Holland, if I would get Holland, I would really use him to have like a test to see if he's literally the worst 6-star, one of the worst 6 stars ever, but because he's here, I don't really need him. Shiva, if I would get her, I would be okay with getting her. Dante, I would mainly use it for the little skill, and I would not mind to have another revive. Korra, if I get Korra, I would be over the moon because it's a melee shield, and I need a melee shield. So if I get Korra, good things. And if I get Alpha, I will not be happy. And Alpha, if I would get her again, I could maybe do a team with her, but I do not need her. Like 2 alphas are all enough, and it goes back to this event. So that's my review on the Winter Edition characters. So yeah, it would not be like victory tokens, but it will be kind of something. Anyway, guys, I'm Alex Plays Gaming. If you like this video, subscribe. I make more Walking Dead videos in the future. Alex Plays Gaming out. And if you have any for like requests for videos on the game, I will cover them. Just message me online. My line ID is Popperlocks. Popperlocks. Like pop, but all locks. Yeah. Anyways, see ya in the next Walking Dead video. Alex Plays Gaming out.